Hi everyone, this is Merle Strom. Holiday season is the time of the year where a lot of us spend most of our time in the kitchen. This is also the time of the year where family and friends gatherings are held where our kitchen talents are tested. In this video, I will be showing you the easy way of making a dessert that is usually served on Thanksgiving or Christmas Day here in the US. The simple and delicious pumpkin pie. This video you're about to see was taken last November 22nd, which was Thanksgiving Day here in the US. First, before you start the pie, preheat the oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. While the oven is preheating, you will need the following ingredients: 3/4 cup granulated sugar. When I make my pie, I make sure that all the spices are gathered, measured, and put together in one plate so nothing is missed or forgotten. You will need half a teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon, half a teaspoon ground ginger, 1/8 teaspoon ground cloves, and 1/8 teaspoon nutmeg. I love eggs. Who doesn't? When I buy eggs, I always pick the jumbo ones. I use the same size in anything I bake, including this one. By the way, you need 2 eggs in this recipe. The 2 of the 3 most important ingredients are 1 15-ounce can 100% pure pumpkin and 1 12-ounce can of evaporated milk. Here I use the most popular brand sold in the grocery stores nationwide. I prefer Libby's for pumpkin. It never failed me each time I make pumpkin pie. For evaporated milk, I prefer the Nestlé's Carnation brand. You can use any brands you prefer. The third most important ingredient, of course, is the pie crust. I usually make my own, but for convenience, I use a store-bought Pillsbury pie crust, which is what I pick when I need to make any pie in a hurry. Lastly, you need to grease a 9-inch glass pie plate with half a tablespoon butter. The butter doesn't have to be softened because it will melt as you rub it on the plate surface with your fingers. This has to be prepared before you mix all the ingredients in a bowl with a whisk. After greasing the plate, center the pie crust into it. This is a single crust pie that requires fluted edge. I apologize, but this part was unfortunately not recorded. This can be done by placing a finger against the inside edge of the pie crust. Using your thumb and index finger of the other hand, press the edge of the pie crust around that finger. Continue around the rest of the crust edge. I adjusted the video 3 times the normal speed so I can show you the directions without taking most of your time. The first thing we need to do is to add and mix the prepared salt and spices to the sugar in the small bowl. With a spoon, stir these ingredients together, pressing on the sugar lumps to eliminate them. In a large bowl, beat the eggs with a whisk. Stir in the sugar, salt, and spice mixture. Stir in the pumpkin until it is fully incorporated. Gradually add the evaporated milk, stirring well after each addition. Pour the custard in the prepared 9-inch pie plate, scraping the bowl to get them all in, and we're ready to bake. Each time I bake pumpkin, apple, or any pies, I always put a metal pie drip pan under the pie plate to make sure that nothing drips at the bottom of the oven as a smoke and fire safety precaution for convenience and to keep the oven clean as well. In a preheated 425 degrees Fahrenheit oven, bake the pie for 15 minutes. Reduce the temperature to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and continue to bake for 50 to 60 minutes or so, depending on the oven. After 50 minutes to an hour, insert a round toothpick in the middle of the pie. It is done when the toothpick comes out clean. Take it out of the oven and cool on wire rack for 2 hours. Serve immediately or refrigerate. Serve with Cool Whip, extra creamy Ready Whip, or vanilla bean ice cream. Any of these toppings taste good with this pie. Enjoy! Try this recipe and let me know what you think. If you like this video, please click on the like button down below. If you haven't done so and would like to subscribe, please do so before leaving my channel. Before I go, I would like to invite you to visit my new YouTube community tab. I'm looking forward to seeing you there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.